Hello everyone, welcome to Diecast Calls. I'm Jim and I'm a buyer of Redline collections, Hot Wheels, with the Redline era, Black Walls, which is the era right after the Redlines, 1977 through 1982. So your original Redlines came out in 1968, ran for approximately about 9 years, and then reverted to the Blackwall era. And today we're going to do something a little bit different, which is a recent box opening that included this wonderful assortment we call the Custom Ford Race Team. And let's go through each one. So the first one is a Ford J car. You recognize the body, right? The casting. US, was only made in US. This was original 16. You know, the original 16s were the 16 models, castings that Mattel released in 1968. This is a custom blue enamel with reproduction stripes, reproduction roundels, the water slides, etc., tires. But what's unique about this is that it does not is not the blue enamel that was released in 1968, because that was only released with a US base. This is a Hong Kong base, as you can clearly see by the 4 holes, and indicated by the little insignia right down there, Hong Kong. Blue enamel. So take a look at the detail in this beautiful custom paint. The hatch is indicating that it's an early run casting, because the stop was not placed in the first releases that Mattel put out, but after a while they put a stop in so that the hatch only opened up so far, because the hatches were being broken off by aggressive behavior in handling. But take a look at the details here: the water slides, the roundel, the proper placement of the rocker panel stripe. And the detail is absolutely gorgeous on this car. Look at the look at how the back matted paint is actually indicative, and it mimics very close to when Mattel was manufacturing the cars. That little wisp of paint in the back sometimes wasn't always complete. So the detail on this car really is, all the details were covered to make this a unique set, and that you could very proudly display. So the first racing set casting is the Ford J car. Ford J car. We'll put him over on the side here. Next up in the set is the Ford Mark IV. Of course, another blue enamel, and Mattel did not make a blue enamel in this particular casting. Again, look at the roundels, the number 1, the water slides, reproduction tires. You know, the stripe, this is a reproduction stripe, of course, but remember the MK4s had the stripe, came with a stripe? Yep. So look at the coordination of the placement of the stickers. Isn't that neat? They all coordinate, including the water slides. Hatch opens up, as it should. Beautifully well done, excellent detail. The tires really complement the color. Beautiful glass. These are all restored, all repainted, but they're made specifically to match, so that it's a set. The 2 cars, the trailer, and the cab, they all match. Look at that, the stripe. Isn't that unique? Reproduction tires, nice clean glass. Really well done. And you notice the theme here, the black stripe, the water slides, all properly placed. Isn't that neat? Yeah, so this is blue enamel as well. And then of course the trailer to complement this this quad set, if you will. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Now this one does have original caps on them. Toolbox opens up, and the back ramp opens as it should. Right, so let's put these cars all together in one, if you will. Let's put the MK4 up on top, and then the other part of the racing team 4J car on the ramp. Isn't that neat? What a neat collection to add to your Redline grouping. We call it the Custom Ford Race Team. Now, along with that, and I'll turn the camera just a tad over here. Along with that came a couple of additional cars in this particular box. A Boss Hoss. This is a Mustang released in '71 and custom repaint as well. This one is in beautiful, gorgeous gold. Look at the accent colors of the gold and the white interior. Isn't that beautiful? Yep, those are original tires. Those are bearing tires on both sides. Reproduction roundel and reproduction rocker panel stripe. But I'm going to show you something here on this car. It's really neat too. The grill is original. That's original. It was not redone. That grill, the black grill there, and the back. The back was not redone. We kept the original on there, the original black matting paint, and the taillight red stripes, if you will, on the taillights of this Ford Mustang. Wow, what a car. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful redone paint on that. Wow. Yep, and again, Mattel did not make a gold Boss Hoss with black roof. Only cars that we're showing here are completely unique. Nothing reproduction from the standpoint of trying to be a fake. I would never ever do that. We're basically offering opportunities to add to a rainbow collection that you may have. This happens to be a Ferrari 312P, Hong Kong, of course, you can tell by the glass, in antifreeze. And if you look, whoops, if you look at those are original tires too. If you look at the at your guides, your various books that were published for Redlines, Mattel Redlines, or online sites, you'll see that Mattel never manufactured the Ferrari 312P in antifreeze. So there you go. I'm going to put that. Oh, and by the way, the Ferrari, if you're looking at that closely, you'll see that there is no water slides for the Ferrari insignia, but I will include those. A couple of water slides for the new owner to place them properly on the car as they wish. And so those are reproductions, of course. Those are water slides. So let's zoom out a little bit here and take a look at the final collection that came in. Isn't that nice? So the Ford race team, a Ford J car, a Ford MK4, heavyweight cab, heavyweight trailer, all color coordinated. The beautiful Boss Hoss Mustang in gold overchrome, black roof, and the Ferrari 312P in antifreeze. That's what the display is for today. I'm glad you joined and have a minute or two to watch these little box unopenings, mail calls. I get calls by telephone. I get texts. If you're called to the to the hobby, that's why I call it die cast calls. Drop by often. Do subscribe and like. Thank you.